Hello YouTube and welcome back to the first episode of Let's Play Mario Kart 8. First off, I just want to say thank you, Robert, for the awesome intro thing that is really cool that I just used. So yeah, that's my brother that not only makes music, but also is able to make that intro thingy. That's really cool. So anyways, I'm going to be going through Mario Kart 8, going on 150cc because that's second hardest difficulty. You might be able to argue that it's harder than mirror mode, but not really. So anyways, just going through with Mario, and going to do standard carts, standard wheels, standard glider, all standard, normal, and all that, just for him going through the Mushroom Cup. And I'm going to be doing something kind of interesting, in my opinion, that will be interesting, I guess. I don't know what I'm saying. But I'm also recording this post-gameplay, recording the commentary post-gameplay. I'll explain why later. But this is Mario Kart Stadium. You've probably already seen this, because plenty of other people have done Mario Kart 8 Let's Plays. I might put a link to a few of them in the description, if you want to check those out. But anyways, this is going to be my take on the Mario Kart 8 Let's Play. And I'm not even sure exactly how well this is going to go, as far as like copyright stuff. But anyways, so yeah, gonna go on the normal track, and I feel like just gonna let you know in advance. Not really sure how my commentary is gonna go for this, just because of you know, recording it post gameplay and all that. I'll try to record some of the other episodes with the commentary in the gameplay or whatever. I was kind of off to a rough start here because of getting hit by the banana peel and then the boomerang, which was kind of cool that I was able to boost off of Rosalina right there. I was kind of hoping to hit her with the banana peel as it was surrounding me, but obviously I wasn't able to. And the mushrooms are pretty helpful, but I always want to save them for specific times when you want to cross over hard terrain, because the mushrooms, they're not great for just the general speed boost that they give you. Their biggest bonus is being able to go over tough terrain without losing any speed, like what I just did. And then right here, this is actually the first time I took that shortcut, which is kind of interesting. And then this one, a little bit more of an obvious shortcut, basically, and barely missed that banana peel, which is very nice. Only at 9 coins, so not at my max speed, but pretty close. Close enough. And then I just get the coin item, which I can use, which in retrospect, I probably could have saved it to play a little bit smarter or safer, but it doesn't make a huge difference. The reason why a lot of people don't like the coin as an item is because if you already have 10 coins, then the coin item really does almost nothing for you. It just gives you a tiny little boost. However, if you add the coin item, and then you get hit by a red shell, and you lose 3 coins, then you can use it to regain 2 of your coins, and you can usually be able to run into one of the coins you dropped, so it's useful for recovering your coins after just being hit. However, that's not a really huge deal. It's not going to like boost you from last to first or anything like that, but that was kind of the point also, because when you're in first, you might be focusing more on taking all those corners sharply and doing really well, and you might be missing a lot of the coins. So when you're in the top few places, if you're missing the coins because you're taking corners well or whatever, then getting the coin item can help you actually receive all your coins without having to worry about that. So anyways, that's the end of the first race, and now for the second race, wait for it, I guess, because I started talking about it a little too soon, I suppose. You might notice the races are a little bit different, because like, oh hey, Mario's in second, but I didn't come in second, because now I'm playing as Luigi, and I'm playing on the standard bike with the monster wheels, and the second glider. I don't remember what the actual glider was. I think it was the clouds. But basically, what I'm going to be doing for this Let's Play is each course I'm going to be playing as a different character, which means that yes, I did go through the Grand Prix 4 times, which I don't actually need to do. I could just race the first one, quit, and then race to the second one as Luigi, then quit, then race to the third one as Peach, and then quit, and then race to the fourth one as Daisy. So I could have saved myself some time, but I didn't. Just saying. So anyways, now I'm playing as Luigi, just to show off the character. I don't really think the characters make a very huge difference. Obviously, if it's a different weight class, like playing as Baby Mario versus Metal Mario is obviously going to be pretty different, but if you're playing as like Mario or Luigi, it's not going to make a huge difference. And then even the standard bike with the monster wheels, to me, didn't feel like it handled very differently than a standard cart with the standard wheels. It's probably really fine-tuned so that there is a difference. It's just you have to really have a lot of experience with the carts to really know which one turns better for you or which one handles worse or whatever. And then I'm not even sure if it's the wheels more specifically or the cart that has the handling difference, which I'll get into later. But the bikes, they're not exactly the same as they were in Mario Kart Wii, because if you're familiar with that game, you're able to press up on the D-pad, I think, to do a wheelie, and then that gives you like better top speed, but you can't turn as well for a short time. which was a pretty nice addition. It would have been pretty nice to have here just to get through some of the straightaways, but obviously they took that part out. However, in addition to taking that out, or I guess to supplement taking that out or something, I don't know how to phrase it, but they allow you to charge up your boost to the red, from red to blue, or blue to red, I don't remember which one. I'm pretty sure it's red to blue, because yeah, you start off drifting with red, and then you can charge it up to blue, or something, I don't know. But basically to keep the boost on par with the carts, because in Mario Kart Wii, on the bikes, you could only charge up your boost to a normal little boost rather than the bigger boost of the carts. So anyways, I usually prefer the bikes, just personally. So then now the third race on this cup will obviously be in this sweet candy kingdom type place, and I'll be playing as Peach in this little kitty car with the roller wheels. And then I gave her Peach's parasol because that seems like a good idea to use for Peach. And I don't want to be all like, oh, well, she's a girl, so she should play the girly level with the girly car. It's just, I think that car looks nice with her, I guess, so it makes sense. But anyways, I almost got hit by Donkey Kong's green shell because of him holding it behind him. So I was trying to avoid it. Then I ended up getting hit by a red shell anyways. And I tried to grab all the coins there, missed one. Not a big deal. And here, I always go on the right side, on the pink path, mostly because it's closer on the inside of the turn from when you were just turning right there. Narrowly dodged that banana peel, very expertly or whatever. But then also the blue track, I'm just slightly less familiar with it because I always go on the pink track. So I don't know. I don't know if one's faster than the other, or if it is faster by how much. And then here, I think is a really cool moment that I wish I could have done a highlight for. Just throwing it, I thought the red shell was going to hit the bomb, but the green shell hit it instead. Very narrowly avoided the explosion, so I thought that was a really cool transition into first. And now I've got the green shell as I go through the cannon, basically. Even though it wasn't really a cannon, and I didn't take that turn quite as well as I was hoping. And then I get bloopered. And if I had gotten blooped just a little bit sooner, then going into the water would have cleared away the bloop, which doesn't make a huge difference. But some people may not realize that when you get blooped, it also affects your handling, so that you can't turn quite as sharp, or you turn sharper than usual, or something like that. So it can actually be a little bit more difficult than just not being able to see the track, which is, not being able to see the track is mostly difficult for people that don't know the track very well if they're just starting out playing. But for people that have played this game as much as I have, I know the track practically blindfolded. Not blindfolded, but if I just saw like a little corner of the track, I'd probably still do well. Like, if I just saw this little part with the first place, if I just saw my placing, I could probably still beat the track, which is kind of interesting. It's probably bragging. I haven't actually tried it, so I don't actually know. But it'd be kind of interesting to test that out someday. But, so anyways, blooper, it's not a huge deal, but obviously it does mess with your handling a little bit, so that can make you fall off a cliff if you're not prepared to compensate for that kind of handling, and stuff like that. So, you know. And obviously throughout this Let's Play, I'd like to get first in all the races to get the 3 stars on the cups. However, I've already unlocked everything, and I've already got 3 stars on all the 150 cups, I think. So I'm not really that worried about that. So now on to Swamp Ruins, where I'm playing as Daisy, like I kind of mentioned earlier. And I'm playing on the Comet bike with the slim tires, and I gave it the flower glider, because, you know, Daisy and all that. Now the Comet bike, I really don't like using it. I've only used it once or twice, because it's drifting. I would describe it as it being either hard turning or like sharp turning, because once I start drifting, I can't really like turn out of the drift or like turn onto the outside turn of it. It's kind of hard to describe, but just whenever I start drifting, I have to keep going into the drift and making that turn rather than sort of like fishtail it, I guess. I'm not really sure if that's the right term for it, but I would consider the Comet bike more for not necessarily hardcore, but more experienced drivers that know how to handle it better. I'm less experienced with it because I'm more used to double dash type of drifting, whereas here this doesn't feel like how a car would feel in double dash, basically. So yeah, and of course a blue shell here. Really, I was gonna say annoying. It's not a huge deal, just trying to recover my coins. And then I figured like, yeah, okay, go slow, try to go up here, and then a green shell just out of nowhere ricochet off the thing and hit me, which was really ridiculous. And then barely avoided that red shell, almost got hit by that pillar wheel thing. And then that red shell was pretty cool because since I was in the air, the red shell was able to fly and hit the target in front of me rather than just go across the ground, which was pretty cool. So still in third, just cut into second, and then just trying to get past Waluigi. And then I figured, okay, just try to go slow, get those coins, and I missed all those coins, which was really unfortunate. I really wish I got those coins because I think it would have been really helpful later on to increase my top speed, so I could actually catch up to these guys a little bit better, rather than just catching up through turns. Because that's another thing about this game. And yeah, here, the blooper, as you can tell, that kind of messed with my drifting, so I couldn't really get through there. And the mushroom, that really wasn't a good use of the mushroom. I just used it to get myself back up to speed. And then in addition to that, using the mushroom boost gets rid of the blooper, gets rid of the bloop on you with the ink. So now, final lap, in first, doing good. Waluigi's probably like right behind me. I don't think I actually went back and checked to look behind me or whatever. And I should have gotten those coins because again, having top speed is really helpful. Even though in this game, I think making the corners well is really what helps you. Then here, the second blue shell in the same race. That's ridiculous. And I got hit by 2 of them. And then Waluigi hits me off to the side into the grass. And then Toad passes me. And then Yoshi almost passes me. That was really close. It was just really frustrating because he was right there or whatever. But so yeah, I didn't get first place in all 4 races as Daisy, and I even didn't get 3 stars on Luigi when I was playing as him. But for Mario and Peach, I did get 3 stars for them. So got pretty good. I mean, you know, I got first overall, so that's good. But yeah, that's going to be it for the first episode because I just want to show 1 cut per episode. Let me know what you guys think about this. I'm going to be trying to do 1 character per race. There's 32 races and like 30 characters, so it should work out okay. So yeah, that's it for this episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.